So for the valid state, output is 1 as we have drawn. But as soon as the fifth clock cycle is over, what will happen here? As there is a falling edge, QA will try to become 1. See, I am only drawing for the part of the clock cycle, the 6th clock cycle. I am not drawing the complete part, I am drawing only part of the cycle. Why? Because you will come to know within the next minute. So QA will try to become 1. QB, since there is a rising edge of QA, QB will not change and QB will be 0 and QC will be 1 as it is for a very short duration of time, till the time what happens, there is the sixth state. This is state number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is the fifth state. So for very short duration of time, the counter will try to go into the fifth state. By the time what will happen, due to this combination QA bar, QB bar plus QC bar, this output Y is calculated. Why? Because there is a delay time between this AND gate and OR gate. To obtain the expression of Y, there is some delay. So the delay associated is delta T. So for the time delta T, this Y is calculated after time delta T. Hence, the output will become 0 after that time. So this will be the time taken to be Y be 0. So here it is 0 and the 1 logic. A reset pulse will be sent and then QA will move down to 0. So there is a falling edge. As soon as the reset logic is calculated in time delta T, a very short period of time, what will happen? The reset pulse will be given to all the 3 flip-flops through this logic and all the flip-flops will be reset. Means QA, QB, QC will be set to 0. So QB will be 0, QC will be 0 and Y bar will be 1. So what is happening here? This is 0, 0, 0 and Y is 1 because this is a valid state. 0, 0 is the valid state and output for that is 1. And from this clock cycle onwards, again for the falling edge, QA will be detected as 1, QB will be 0, QC will be 0. For A will change from 1 to 0, again it will change from 0 to 1 and therefore the falling edge of A, B will change to 1 and C will remain 0. And if you see carefully, now there will be changes 0, 0, 0. After QC, QB, QA 0, 0, 0, there will be 0, 0, 1, that is state number 1, 0, 1, 0, state number 2, 0, 1, 1, state number 3. Means what? It is repeated 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, again 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But for whatever the time period delta T, the counter was in invalid state for the time delta T. So for the delta T, counter is in invalid state. This is called as the problem of glitch, due to which the counter will be there in an invalid state due to some combinational logic delay, and that combinational logic delay was nothing but the reset logic Y, what we have calculated here, QA bar into QC bar. So there is a delay of AND gate plus delay of OR gate, and due to which the counter for time delta T till the time Y is calculated, it will be in the invalid state, that is called as glitch. Now why it is called as divide by n counter? Because if you'll see carefully, clock cycle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I am going to consider this as the frequency 5, you can compare clock with the output logic Y. So 5 cycles are over here and only 1 cycle is over here for the Y. So this, for a very long time it was the positive cycle, and for very short time it is for the negative cycle. This is the start point and this is the end point for the cycle. So this is the positive cycle and this is the small negative cycle. So only one cycle is executed, where clock cycle executes 5 cycles, so it is divided by 5. So whatever the clock frequency is applied, you can check on the output Y, it will be the divide by n. That's why it is called as divide by n counter. The clock frequency is divided by n times. Thank you for watching in 5 minutes, and that's all about the divide by n counter or modulo n counter.